Do you have any tips on while you're under that pressure as a team leader, how to also say, wait, there's an opportunity to improve?
Well, so all teams go through periods like that, right?
Yeah.
Like there's deadline pressure, or there is a big fix, or there's a big patch, or there's all kinds of different pressure that come along. And even healthy teams run into tough times. Like that's just part of the business that we're in. What's important is that it's not always like that. A lot of people in the industry talk about sustainable pace. And sometimes people think that means, everything's chill all the time. It doesn't mean that. There are times that you've got to kind of burn that midnight oil. But the key is that that you're able to recover from those things, because otherwise what happens is you end up building up this mountain of technical debt that never gets paid down, right? Like tech debt serves a purpose, just like debt in the real world, right? Like sometimes you have to borrow to do what you need to do. But part of the plan has to be that you're going to pay it back, right? Like the bank doesn't loan you money to buy a house without a plan whereby you're going to pay it back. And so the same thing is true of technical debt. Like you may actually take some shortcuts and make some decisions to borrow some time in one of those pressure scenarios to make a deadline or meet a milestone, which is fine as long as you have a plan to recover from.
Actually, love the way that you described it. I've never heard anyone describe it in that way of kind of like taking out a loan or a mortgage. And I think for, team leaders or anyone listening to this pod, most of the time you recognize when you're doing a shortcut or something that you say, okay, I'm doing this thing in not the perfect way to meet a business deadline. Right then, when you get that feeling, I think after listening to you, you can always right then go back to the business and say, hey, we took out a little loan here. We're going to hit the deadline on Friday. We're going to ship, but we got to pay it back, right?